Alright, here's a view of the aquaponics from the back door as we walk out. Turning to the left, swinging to the right, and there's a little new one there. This is the newest part, just running through pipes, nutrient film technique kind of. I think I'm running a bit too much water to call it that, but seems to be working. Got a few goldfish in here for now, doing nicely, just loving this. And this is mainly for leafy green veggies like lettuces and pak choy and things. And there's a lettuce that's doing alright at the end there. In the middle there we've got a few tubs that have just got watercress, and there's a little bit of oregano and spinach and a water chestnut in there just to try them out in that medium. Carrot herb and brahmi. And they're not really aquaponics, but things that we like out here and they need a bit of protection. Turmeric, Vietnamese mint, parsley, ginger's growing, more turmeric, Mexican coriander, shisho, perilla. There's our coffee bush and some galangal in the back that hasn't come up yet. It's all netted because we had trouble with birds, lots of trouble with birds for a while. And here's our mini forest, plants that we love to have close and plants that need a little bit of nurturing, like these moringa trees which we've just planted in. This kaffir lime, which looked like this Tahitian lime last year, but it's come back with a bit of TLC. And the Tahitian line's coming back too nicely. The two moringa at the back there, we thought they died off over winter, but they're sprouting up really well. An aeromophila, which I can't resist picking and eating the flowers up. A white sapote, and climbing up that is a Malabar spinach. Did I mention the coffee plant over there? Probably did. Now in the main aquaponics system we've got kangkong growing really nicely. Got attacked by rats recently, but it's doing okay. Water parsley, just loves it here. Nothing you can say about it. A little bit of what do they call it? Pennywort, Centella asiatica, arthritis herb. Might have some of that now. Mexican coriander just for experiment. This is one of our new worm farms. They're just smaller and easier to use than the big bulky ones which I was having trouble lifting. Over here is our experimental onion bed. Now we planted different kinds of spring onions and shallots in there and chives. Everything just loved it. They thrived in this aquaponics, and I think we're going to have a bumper harvest of shallots this year, bigger than we have got in the garden. Here's our new tomato bed. I put a tumbler down the front, and then there's two more in the back there. Next to that, strawberries. I think I'm going to have to take out one of these strawberry plants, there's so many. And at the end here, a bit of parsley, another tomato. There's basil all the way through there as well, but I think it's getting a bit left behind. Here in the IBC, this is our main fish tank. At the top's our Azolla growing bed. This grows for fertilizer, for chickens, food, absolutely anything. Only just needs a small trickle just to keep the water circulating. And my dodgy filter, which I just pull up and down from time to time, and it self-cleans. In here there's a bunch of goldfish, a couple of catfish, and in both here and the other tank, freshwater mussels too. I keep forgetting to mention them. They're really important because they each filter about 100 litres of water a day of fine particles. Okay, there's some more plants. Lettuce is coming back. That was attacked by rats as well. We lost a whole crop in that other aquaponics bed. aquaponics system. Coming across here, now things are looking a little bit singed on the edges. That's because I was a bit overzealous. I've made up a citrus spray and soap solution for spider mites, which affected the taro really badly. It wasn't until after I sprayed it that I remembered I hadn't diluted it, so things are beginning a bit burnt, but that should come back, I hope. Here's a little experimental crack key system set up. Just a couple of different types of tomatoes coming through the washing. Yep, it really is, the whole thing's integrated into our lives so much that we have to move the washing to see things. So there's another system which is slowly getting filled up. That'll be your harder, your herbs. We're experimenting to see if they'll grow, and there's a couple of pak choy down the bottom. Down below that, Sagittaria, arrowroot, one of the arrowroots, edible bulbs. We're looking forward to that. If I move the peg, water chestnuts. We had a good crop this year and we've doubled the amount of plants, so next year should be really good. That's a triglycan, water ribbons in there. They die back this time of year, so it's normal not to have any leaves. But there's tubers under the surface and lots of seeds in there too. And these are just a couple of onions in there again, but these are just empty and waiting to be redone. Angelina's rushes that she uses for weaving. We're growing them ourselves this year. Lots of pots out the front. Just thriving now. That's all pretty good, hey? Over here a little bit more of the forest. Native hibiscus, which produces these delicious edible flowers every year in abundance. There's an avocado. It's not enjoying it this year. There's something missing, so we have to try and check that out. We don't grow it for the fruit, which we'll probably never get, but we eat the leaves for medicinal purposes. There's a curry leaf plant that's coming up nicely, and a lily pea, syzygium, that we've just moved out from the front to the back for a bit more care. And you'll see I put these brown irrigation loops on every one, and that runs when I make a nice stand. This was only experiment. Out of this we just fill that up with whatever kind of water we've got, and it'll run out onto there. And the other system down the end with the trees has the same setup, but I haven't attached it yet because I've run out of money for T-junctions for the poly pipe, so we'll see. Anyway, that's it, our summer aquaponics. Everything looking nice and green and lush, shaded nicely. See, I can pull the shade back and forth as we need it. Everything's been bird netted now, and unfortunately we've had to go for commercial rat baits this year because there's just so many rats coming in from neighbouring blocks. It's just horrible. We lost every plant in that section at one time. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting these fellas. That's our jade tree, money tree, whatever you call them, elephant food. Delicious. A lot of people don't know you can eat the leaves. A little tangy, kind of like purslane with a little bit of a lemony taste. Nice. And monstera. Everybody knows about the fruit from them. We're just waiting for our first. We had flower last year but no fruit. So this year we'll see how we go. So there you go. Our backyard in detail. Mostly aquaponics, mostly, but we'll get there with some other stuff sooner or later. Next I've got to make some nice doors. If you're wondering what that frame is, that's the frame that we made up for a solar panel, and that's going up onto a post to support our hot water service that I'm making out of black poly pipe. And down here is a solar oven. I'm making a new one, so this one's been a bit neglected. But I finally found the yellow plastic I was looking for. It's right under there. I'm going to make some whitefly traps. And one nice little fella here, golden peach, loved by the Asian community. And you might wonder why we've got these crassulas here. One here, and one just over there. That's because when they flower, they attract lots and lots of hoverflies and small wasps. So hopefully having a couple of them around here helps keep the bugs down too. Alright, hope you enjoyed it.